I just need to survive the turn. Okay, Donphan, tank the EQ, tank it. So I saw a really interesting team featuring Donphan and Bellibolt, and I'm like, okay, a Bellibolt is something I want to try, and Donphan apparently can work well with it. Let's try out this team and see how it goes. This team features Donphan and Bellibolt with the idea to set up Trick Room with Bronzong and activate the weakness policy and charge on Bellibolt under Trick Room to sweep. Donphan is good against ground Pokemon Bellibolt struggles against with the immunity to electric moves to go for Parabolic Charge and Discharge next to. Mousehold is a great lead with Tailwind offense or to set up Trick Room with Follow Me. Murkrow can haze Dondozo teams and provides a secondary fast mode with Hydreigon as a wall breaker to things Dondozo and Donphan don't enjoy facing, like opposing Hydreigons with Terra Steel. If you would like to check out the creator and the details of the team, they will be in the description down below. Garchomp, Arcanine, Amoonguss with Rotom Wash, Golden Go, and Grimmsnarl. Now, they do have a ground type, which makes it quite tricky for my Mousehold, but I do have a few Pokemon. Actually, Donphan actually looks pretty good. If I get rid of the Rotom Wash, they don't exactly have the best answers. So I want to say the combination is something with like Bronzong plus the Mousehold. Hydreigon might be it though. Hydreigon seems super solid into every... Yeah, I actually like Hydreigon. Hydreigon does put in a lot of pressure. And then I think in the back, the Donphan and the Bellibolt here. I could see myself just going Mousehold though instead of Bellibolt, but then again, like pressuring, I think. Oh, it's tricky because Mousehold just doesn't do well in Trick Room. So I think it's just Bellibolt. Let's see if we can get this combination, because if we get rid of the Rotom, Donphan looks so good against my opponent's team, and I mean so good against my opponent's team. Garchomp, if we get rid of Garchomp, we do have a good answer with Bellibolt, but of course there is Trick Room that we do have to watch out for. Grimmsnarl, Garchomp, okay. So I lead the... Do they know that I get Ice Spinner? I'm kind of curious. I kind of just want to attempt to go for Ice Spinner, especially if they think I have Taunt. And then I'm going to go Donphan, because I have Ice Shard too. I think that's worth it because they're probably either going to Dragon Claw, they could Spirit Break. Donphan should be able to eat these attacks up just fine. I'd rather just get the damage on the Garchomp now if I can. And if it's Terra Fire, like the Donphan's a good play anyway. Light Screen? Okay, perfect. Dragon Claw? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Ice Spinner coming out. So they should do some decent damage. I don't expect a KO. Bronzong's not exactly the most offensive. Yeah. Okay, really nice, really nice. I imagine you should swap out Garchomp. Like, Garchomp's not doing anything here. I think Rotom comes out here. Trick Room. I really want to double out the Donphan. I think like Garchomp should always just swap. It's not doing anything. I think Rotom, if they have it, is such a safe play. So I want to Trick Room and I want to go out into the Bellibolt. I want to push my advantage so hard. Let's see. It is switch. This could be Protect though. I don't think they're Earthquaking at all though. At the best case, it's not Earthquake coming out here. Protect? Oh, they Parting Shot. Okay. Wait, they did Earthquake. Okay, so they did. I don't know. I mean, I could have just protected, went for Ice Shard, but that works out for me. That's so funny though. They activate my policy for me. Okay. Actually, Bellibolt took that surprisingly well. I'm shocked about how well I took that attack. And we get to Trick him up. Okay. I think we always Helping Hand Hyper Voice here. The main reason is because if they Terra Ground to Garchomp to play defensive and like reflect and go for a Terra right here, I want to avoid that because if I don't KO with Ice Spinner, then the Garchomp KOs me. It's not exactly super ideal. So let's just go for Helping Hand Hyper Voice, which should pick up the KO onto the Garchomp at this range. I don't know about the Grim, but they're probably Parting Shotting out my Bellibolt. They Protect too, which is okay. I really don't mind that because I can just Ice Spinner the next turn. So Parting Shot comes out into the Bellibolt. So this is +1 into whatever's switching in. It is under Light Screen though, so that is a concern. But at this rate, I'm building up the damage right here. They are not exactly in a favorable position, which I am absolutely thrilled with. Let's see. I also got to figure out like who their Terra is going to be. Rotom comes out. All right, Hyper Voice should do, I want to say this does like 30%, maybe like less. Oh, or we could just crit. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. I think they're probably, I think Ice Spinner to Garchomp and Thunderbolt here. The Rotom is probably my safest play. They go Grim, I just go for Parabolic Charge. I don't think it's that big of a deal. They're not going to protect, so goodbye Garchomp. And now they're fun. And now the Thunderbolt's going to come out and Rotom. The critical hit's really unfortunate for them, but I mean, let's see if the KOs, because I was expecting a KO initially, so let's see, because I'm not charged anymore. So Thunderbolt. Oh no, wait, no, I just KO'd the Rotom. Okay, goodbye Rotom. Then again, even without the crit, I'm pretty sure like they were going to be in the same range, because I don't think they would have ate their berry. So I don't know, but Bellibolt putting out the pressure here. Grimmsnarl comes out, the Golden Go comes out. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Helping Hand. Okay, let's go for Parabolic Charge and get some HP back. And then I have Hydreigon in the back, which should guarantee me to win at this point. Maybe Terraing this wasn't the best idea, or maybe at least going for the Terra into, or at least Thunderbolt Terra into the Grimmsnarl was better here, but I still think this is okay. This could be Protect Parting Shot, which I am okay with at this point. I think it's all right, because I still get the HP back regardless, so their Golden Go is going to have a really tough time handling my thing anyway. They do go for the Parting Shot. I wonder if that's just choice specs, because it seems like that they're locked at this point. They also got to go for Make It Rain, right? Because Hydreigon is just going to be impossible to KO if you are locked. So, oh, I guess that's why it's Bright Powder on the Bronzong. Okay. I get some HP back from Golden Go and Grimmsnarl. Pretty good HP. Like, that's some pretty solid HP that I recovered here. Shadow Ball. Okay, perfect. I'm actually glad. Does KO, but that's perfectly acceptable for me. All right. We're bringing out the Donphan, I suppose, here. It's Life Orb Golden Go. All right. And just clicking Thunderbolt into... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to Ice Shard myself and go for Parabolic Charge. Yeah, that sounds fun. Because they protect and probably a Parting Shot attempting here or something, which makes sense. Am I sharding myself to get the charge so I can hopefully knock out the Grim with this next Parabolic Charge? Oh, they attacked with the Grim. Okay, good. Bye, Grimmsnarl right here. Okay. This is so fun and silly. I love it. All right, Grimmsnarl goes down. Critical hit. That one does not matter at all. I get all the HP back, and yeah, 100% should steal this game up. Make It Rain crit is not going to happen. Shadow Ball crit doesn't even KO. I think the Bellibolt. I have a whole Hydreigon in the back. They didn't tear at all yet, I guess, which maybe could be a concern, but what do they need? Like Terra? I think they need like Terra Fairy specifically. I'm just going to Thunderbolt. There's no reason to Parabolic Charge now when I could just T-Bolt in, probably KO. All right, the Terra does come out. What Terra are you? Steel? Maybe they're going for like a mega crit with the Golden Go. Yeah, I think Hydreigon should steal it now, as long as I get damage. And again, I don't think they can KO Bellibolt. Make It Rain? Does Donphan survive this? I don't know. It doesn't. Okay. But Bellibolt, again, did survive a crit, it looks like. So Golden Go is going to drop to this Bellibolt. And Bellibolt, is that a 4-0? Or not 4-0? Did Bellibolt get all 4 KOs? No, because I killed the Garchomp with Ice Spinner. But it got like 3 KOs. And could have pressured the Garchomp, but they didn't protect. So, ooh, okay. That was fun. Bellibolt Donphan. Fun combination, actually. Would not have expected it, but did end up paying off. The Parting Shot missing the Grim was unfortunate, but I actually didn't mind the Rotom coming out, because that meant they couldn't Parting Shot out my Bellibolt, which meant I had more offensive pressure, and the Rotom really wasn't doing that much damage, unless maybe it was Specs, but I could still, like, it was Citrus Berry, so I don't think it was that big of a problem, really, if the Parting Shot did happen, especially into the Bronzong, but King Gambit, Mudsdale. Oh, Mudsdale's a tough Pokemon for me to break through. How did I break through Mudsdale? If it's stamina, that's really bad. If it's iron defense, it's also pretty bad. Palmots, the Mousehold, a Talonflame. Okay, so some really scary threats. Donphan, though, in general, is really good against this team. Like, it should be able to tank some decent attacks. I think Bronzong plus maybe no Bellibolt, which I don't really need against this team. I need Mons against Mudsdale, which I think are going to be Bronzong. This is such a weird combination I'm probably going to go for, but I do think it is the most effective. Am I going with the Mousehold lead? I think Mousehold lead. I mean, the thing is, I'm playing speed games with their Mousehold. I think it's just better to go with the Donphan. I have Hydreigon and the Murkrow in the back, or maybe I should lead Murkrow, but the thing is that they lead, I'm pretty sure they're leading Talonflame, and Talonflame is just a kind of a problematic Pokemon for me in general right here. But I don't want to bring Bellibolt because it's just like really rough to set up. This looks like a really tough one right here. Let's see if Donphan can put in some work, because Donphan does look really good. I do expect Talonflame. I expect Mudsdale in this matchup. The others, I'm not too sure. I don't know if you're bringing Mousehold. I don't expect Tyranitar to come out in this game. King Gambit is also a little bit strange because I have no idea what the King Gambit set would be, but let's see. Or at least on this team. We'll find out. Wiz Talonflame would be pretty bad too. We're gonna see Talonflame Tyranitar. Okay. Ooh. That is rough. That is rough. I didn't have much counterplay to this with what I was bringing either, so no body press here is also pretty bad. I expect a double up though. I could see them going for a double up here into my Bronzong with like Flare Blitz into a Crunch if they have it. So I think my best play is just to go for a high horsepower. I think I need high horsepower Helping Hand so I can KO the Tyranitar safely. Let's see if that will work. I might not even get Trick 'em Up in this game, but that's okay. I have Tailwind in the back. Flare Blitz does come out. If this is double up, I'm really glad I went for this. This Flare Blitz did do a really good chunk right here. We're gonna see the... I'm faster. I didn't expect the Donphan to be faster. Okay, that works out really well for me. I'm able to KO Tyranitar. Fantastic. And I wouldn't have got the KO, I think, without Helping Hand, so... Okay. That's nice. It's coming in. King Gambit. Did I just Trick Room here? Or do I Helping Hand again? I feel like Trick Room plus Earthquake. I'm just worried that they have Assurance, but I haven't seen one really run Assurance. Actually, I probably shouldn't get Trick Room up. I think my play is just to go for a Helping Hand here into the Donphan slot. Yeah, I think it's Helping Hand into the Donphan slot. I feel like Donphan lives. That's why. I feel like it should live any attacks from my opponent. And then maybe Ice Spinner the Talonflame slot? Or do I high horsepower? I think I'm going to Ice Spinner the Talonflame slot. So I can deny Tailwind if they go for it. This could be Tailwind, I guess. And KO my Bronzong, which is a fine trade. Okay, they Terra here. What Terra are you? Terra Flying. Oh, I'm really glad I didn't target that slot down. And I have Ice Spinner so I can target it again later. All right, this is really ideal. I'll take it. Yeah, like when they brought King Gambit, I felt like somebody had to be up. Because they didn't threaten KO on Donphan, I'm pretty sure. Yep, okay, perfect. All right, super ideal turn. Super ideal turn. All right. Well, not yet. Let's see what they went for with the King Gambit. Are you Iron Head or Swords Dance? Don't be a random Swords Dance set. I'm faster than King Gambit too. This Donphan actually moving right here. Okay, goodbye Talonflame. I get Talon advantage now. That's huge. Actually, if you have Swords Dance, I have Haze, so it's not that big. Yeah, it's just a Koto Cleave, or however you pronounce it. Donphan takes it pretty well though. Okay, gonna go out into the Murkrow right here, I think, because I want the priority Tailwind since I have the option. I don't want to bring in Hydreigon until I know what they have. It's gonna be that thing. Okay. So I want to say, as long as I KO the Palmoet, I should be super safe. I'm gonna go for Tailwind here, and I'm gonna go for Earthquake. Air Ground doesn't change anything for me. I just go for the Earthquake here. If this is Sucker Punch, okay, they fake out. That makes sense. Okay. I'm able to get the Tailwind up with my Murkrow, and then this is the King Gambit attack right here. It's gonna be the to cleave once again. Okay, so Donphan unfortunately will go down, but Donphan, you have done a tremendous service right here. Thank you for your work. Let's bring out the Hydreigon and hopefully seal up this game. It's still pretty difficult because the... Oh boy. I think I tear my Hydreigon here in Drill Peck and Heat Wave. The thing is, I'm not resisting the King. The thing is, it's still really dangerous because I don't know if this thing has Mach Punch or not. I mean, my play is just a Drill Peck and Heat Wave, I want to say. But I don't know. I think Mach Punch and a Sucker Punch is so threatening right here because I don't know if it will KO the Hydreigon. I could still just lose based on double priority right here. They have double priority, but I got to go for Heat Wave. It's the way I can get damage onto both. Dark Pulse is not KOing the All Mode, and was it better to... I have no idea who it was better to Terra or not. But Drill Peck and Heat Wave should be fine. I want to say that this is fine. Maybe they don't even have Sucker. We'll find out. But Terra Hydreigon, Terra Fire will have a really strong Heat Wave right here coming out into my opponent. This King Gambit, though, is very threatening. Maybe I should have went for Ice Spinner, but I would have had to make a read. Okay, no priority at all. Heat Wave comes out. Big damage. Don't KO either, but that's fine because I went for the Drill Peck here, double up in the Palm Mode just in case. Especially since I don't feel like they run Protect. I think that's probably Assault Vest. Okay, goodbye. Then King Gambit, what are you going for? Low kick and Hydreigon, which we tank. Crit is really annoying, but manageable. Okay. Oh, I think I have to get a read right. I mean, I always Drill Peck the King Gambit with the Murkrow. The question is, am I going for Tailwind or am I going for Heat Wave? I kind of want a Tailwind reading a Sucker Punch. If they don't have Sucker Punch, this looks like a fool's end. But I feel like you gotta have Sucker... Oh, wait, no. It could have been, what's it called? Terra Blast is the last move. Oh, it might be. But Drill Peck is doing enough. The Iron Head. If they have Sucker, I'm going to be so upset at myself. Because I think they made the read too. I should have. I didn't think Drill Peck was doing that much. I thought King Gambit has really good physical defense. I thought it was a 3-shot. Oh no, I should have. Dark Pulse will KO. No. Dang it, man. Oh, that was tough, man. Oh, dude. I wonder if I lived if they didn't crit me with the low kick. I want to say that Sucker Punch probably still KO'd. I threw that one so hard. I didn't expect... I know it's max attack Murkrow, but I thought King Gambit would have taken that Drill Peck better. I thought it was a 3 KO. That's the only reason why I went for that, because if they Sucker Punch the air and then they live the next Drill Peck, then I lose to them Iron Heading. Go, Murkrow, Garchomp, Hydreigon, Rotom Wash, and the NDD. Okay, looks pretty standard. I really do like the Bellibolt here. It's going to be a bit hard to set up. They do have a Garchomp, which is very difficult for me to set up against. I really do like the idea of just leading the Mousehold and the Bronzong, though. Seems like a really strong combination right here. And then in the back, I think it's the Bellibolt and the Donphan. Let's see if we can accomplish a... just pick up KOs potentially with the Bellibolt with Donphan combination, because the Ice Spinner does threaten the Garchomp very heavily right here. Got to get rid of Rotom Wash if I want to set up for a Donphan win, because Donphan could win. I guess Hydreigon's also pretty tough though, huh? If it's like Terra Steel or Terra Fire. So Bellibolt is probably going to be necessary. And the way I open up that Pokemon is by KOing the Garchomp. Game rid of the Garchomp, of course, is going to be huge. Bellibolt though, surprisingly bulky. It will definitely be able to take some attacks at least. Go Murkrow lead. Okay. Am I really scared of this lead? Not really. I want to say I just go for a Population Bomb into the Murkrow. I mean, they're probably going to follow me. What do I expect here? They're not going to Tailwind here. They should Taunt with the Murkrow. I guess I'm just going to go for Follow Me here. And a Trick Room. Yeah, I'm going to just go for it. Because if I don't get the Trick Room this turn, I'm not going to get the Trick Room the next turn because they're just going to Taunt again. Or just threaten Shadow Ball. They don't taunt. I could just went for population bomb. Also, that's specs. That's 100% specs. Okay. So goodbye, Mousehold. Wonder if high horsepower can just knock out the outplay. We do survive. Huge. Room comes out. Okay, Donphan, you're gonna have to put in some work right here, because or we could go out into Bellibolt, I guess. Bellibolt's not a bad play either. Yeah, Bellibolt's actually not a bad play because I can just go for a Earthquake plus a Parabolic Charge, get into Donphan, and then hope I can get to 3 turns. I like that. I do like that, yeah. So I'm gonna go for my Earthquake plus Parabolic Charge. If they stay in, it's perfect with the Murkrow. Haze is not going to affect me this turn. Yeah, I think this is pretty good because Haze wouldn't affect this. They're going to switch out Golden Go. This is probably Garchomp. Yep. Okay, perfect. As long as I get rid of Murkrow, this is really ideal. Okay, nice. So I am able to get the Earthquake off into the Bellibolt and let's see, get some chip damage on the Garchomp. Critical hit on the Garchomp. Okay, maybe Ice Spinner for something. I don't know. But the main important part is going to be that the policy is activated. I am charged, and now I can get my HP back, which might be important. I still don't know who I want to go for the Terra with. It's Donphan or Bellibolt right here. But I do want to get rid of Bronzong because Bronzong, you have done your job, but I need the free switch into Donphan right now because I need to open up the gates right here for Donphan. If Rotom comes out, I go for the Terra with Bellibolt. And I'm going to go for the KO into Rotom, I want to say. Yeah, with Thunderbolt. Yeah, so we're going to go out of Donphan. We're clicking Ice Spinner against the Garchomp, and we're going to go for the Terra into the Rotom. I guess if they're Terra Electric, this is still pretty bad, though. I don't have Protect, so this is kind of a gamble right now, I suppose. Oh, Hydreigon comes out. Okay. I mean, I Thunderbolt and Ice Spinner. I think that's slot. I'm gonna go for it. Because if they Terra Steel, they go down. If they don't Terra, they just lose to Hydreigon. And then again, the Garchomp's not like super threatening right here. Like I live an Earthquake. Maybe unless they Terra Ground. I feel like I might live a Terra Ground, but maybe not Terra Ground EQ. But I wonder if they know if Donphan gets Ice Spinner. Because if they know Donphan gets Ice Spinner, they have to be like scared of the combination, right? So I don't know. This is super close. I can't really say for certain, but this is the position I have wanted for most of the game. So here goes the Terra Bellibolt right here. Okay. Okay, no protects at all. If this just KOs Hydreigon, that'd be ideal, but I don't think this is KOing Hydreigon, unfortunately. Yeah, that's probably a Assault Vest too. That took it really well, but Ice Spinner should finish it off here. Yeah, okay. That's a really good knockout. And now Hyper Voice looks really good for this endgame. No, I should probably just Thunderbolt the Golden Ghost still. Especially since I'll be charged right here. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Charged up with the Bellibolt. Golden Go gonna come out. I want to say with the charge policy and the Terra, I should be able to knock out Golden Go with Discharge and then an Ice Spinner. The reason I'm going to make this play is because the only way I see myself like being in a bad position if I want to Thunderbolt the Golden Go is if the Garchomp is Terra Fire on this team. So I want to cover for that option because I feel like Discharge should KO the Golden Go. But the charge plus the policy plus the Terra, I think it'll be enough. If you're a Terra Ground on your thing, I'm gonna flip. Okay, they do Terra the Garchomp. Okay, it's Terra Ground. Wait. I completely forgot. Didn't I say earlier that they could do it? Okay, this is fine still. All right. So I get the Discharge off into Golden Go, which should KO. Oh wait, does Donphan even live this Terra? Especially after Ice Spinner. Oh no. Wait, no, I think I do. I think after Rough Skin and the EQ. The EQ just did so pathetic damage last time. Ice Spinner. Okay, that's Ice Shard range. I just need to survive the turn. Okay, Donphan. Tank the EQ. Tank it. Come on, Donphan. You got this. Okay. It's too easy. It's too easy. Bellibolt will go down, but it has done its job. It has done its job. All I need is this Ice Shard into the Garchomp. Actually, I don't want to reveal it yet because Trick Room is not over. They're going to protect, right? I'm going to go for the Earthquake. Yep, because they're going to protect. And then we hit them with the Ice Shard. Just for the fun of it. But yeah, I still secure the game. Woo. Yeah, they tear the Garchomp. Ooh, because Terra Golden Gold didn't really cover anything. So I'm very happy with like how Donphan actually put in work. Donphan is putting in the work. Goodbye, Garchomp. Oh, that feels amazing, man. That feels amazing. This Donphan is putting in the amount of KOs I needed to. Goodbye. That was amazing. That was amazing. Garchomp, Grimmsnarl, Sylveon, Hydreigon, Skeledirge, and the Sylveon. Okay, that's actually very, very tough for my team. All right. Main Pokemon that are pretty difficult is going to be the common. I mean, yeah, this is pretty tough. Screens are already pretty difficult. Skeledirge is a tough one right here. I think I want to go. Okay, this is going to be a really weird. Like, I'm going to probably have one of the weirdest positions here, but I'm going to go with my Mousehold and I think Donphan because I think the Population Bomb combined with Donphan pretty much will KO almost everything on their team for the most part. Definitely want Hydreigon in the back. Last Pokemon. Song is not amazing. Bellibolt outside of Trick Room. I mean, this just looks really awful matchup wise. Maybe I'll just bring the Murkrow side of Tailwind. I think that's probably the play. I want to get Bellibolt in a position. It's just so difficult against this team because unaware on the Skeledirge, so I can't hit it with super boosted electric move. Just the Garchomp is being brought. I think Hydreigon. I mean, there's just so many threats right here. There's so many threats. I want Murkrow because I feel I can actually get like Drill Pecks off against Terra Grass on the Skeledirge if it decides to Terra. And I think Tailwind is just really good for Hydreigon. So let's see how this is going to go. This is definitely a rough one right here. But we'll see. Grimmsnarl, King Gambit. Okay, a bulky one. So I lead my Donphan and my Mousehold. Perfect. So this could be Policy. I've seen Policy on like Grimmsnarl before. So I think I'm just going to Population Bomb and I'm just going to high horsepower the Grimmsnarl for damage. I don't expect... Did I KO to Reflect with Population Bomb? Maybe I should have went for a different move. Like Ice Spinner. This could be Fake Out too, but I don't know if this team's going to run Fake Out. It looks really bulky. I feel Screens would definitely be a thing on this team. But I don't know if it would be Fake Out or maybe Parting Shot is the third move. And then probably like Spirit Break is the fourth move, I'd imagine. Yeah, Reflect is going to come out. Okay. So it's going to be really hard to handle the King Gambit, but here's a Population Bomb into the Grimmsnarl. 2, 3. Oh boy, I mean, assuming I don't crit another one, I should not KO the Grimmsnarl in high horsepower. So this is ideal if that's the case. Okay, perfect. I was scared the last one would. High horsepower is going to finish off the Grimmsnarl and goodbye. I really like the animation for Donphan where it spins and rolls. Kotal Cleave into the Donphan. Donphan takes it extremely well though. All right, what's coming in is the next one. Hydreigon. Hydreigon could definitely come in. It's a scary mon. Dealing damage to the Hydreigon is also pretty rough. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to be really relying on my own Hydreigon. My own Hydreigon is going to be the key to victory here. Let's see. If they bring out Garchomp, that would be super ideal. Hydreigon comes out. Yep. I could protect too in Ice Shard. I want to protect an Ice Shard. I want to scout for the... Yeah, I'm gonna scout for what they're gonna do because I feel like that this is a bait into Garchomp potentially. Because Population Bomb would do a lot, or this is Terra Steel Hydreigon, but I force them to use a Terra on the Hydreigon, which I think is still really good for me. Okay, they Terra here. Perfect. All right, that's still a-okay for me. All right, if they KO Donphan, this is pretty ideal. Donphan, you have definitely put in a lot of work right here. You should be proud. Okay, Hydreigon in. I had a better chip in case of like Focus Sash or something. I don't know. But here's the ice shard into you for the chip. Dark pulse. Okay. What item are you? Not life orb, so I don't think. I mean, I always just go into Hydreigon here. Do I ever Terra here is my question. I think Gamma probably lives the heat wave. I mean, I need Hydreigon around, right? I think my best play is just a population bomb to King Gamma and heat wave. It's not life orb Hydreigon, so I think I'll live a Draco Meteor. I think this is worth it. And if I outspeed their Hydreigon and just get the heat wave off, I just KO. And I also just got to risk hitting heat wave at this point. There's not really much else I can do. So, Terrafire Hydreigon. Let's see. Can you put in this work right here? Please give me the KOs right here. Please, because this is... Oh, also, please just land the heat waves, man. Just land the heat waves. This is so dangerous if you don't. I also might need to hit the King Gambit. Okay. Population bomb. Just chip into the King Gambit. Really important. 5. It's taking nothing. I've actually seen like not many Pokemon take that little from population bomb from Mousehold. This thing's insane. All right, heat wave, please, please hit, please. Oh no. Okay, that's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not great. Actually, that could be really bad. Okay, that's a Solvest Hydreigon. That's confirmed. That's actually really bad that I missed it now. I live, yep, because it wasn't life orb. Did they double though? I needed the damage in a King Gambit, man. I felt like my plan was so well too. I didn't want to follow me there because I was worried about policy. So I needed the damage because if it was policy, then I just go down to like Sucker Punch. Or like an Iron Head if they want to go for it. Because like, let's say I follow me, they Draco Meteor. If the Mousehold goes down, which I don't think Mousehold lives a Draco Meteor. Yeah, it was way too problematic. Okay. I have an out. Population Bomb will probably knock out the Hydreigon at this range. I just don't see how I'm breaking through a King Gambit Drill Peck crit. I don't know. We'll still KO the Hydreigon to reflect, even if it's Terra Steel for net percent, which is still insane. But yeah, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. Hydreigon goes down. A Donphan put in some work. Mousehold, and you know what? If we did hit the heat wave, we would have been in a great position because I could have clicked Haze the following turn. Even if I didn't knock out the King Gambit there, at least I got the Haze off and then could like, or Sucker Punch threaten at least. But it targets the Murkrow. Okay, it's probably Garchomp in the back, unless it's Skeledirge. It is Skeledirge, yeah. They tear the Hydreigon. Maybe I can follow me and Sucker Punch. I don't know. This game's over. This game's just over. That's sad. Like if I hit the heat wave, it's not even a guaranteed win for me. It's still pretty close because of the Skeledirge. I was hoping Murkrow would be enough to beat it afterward. Like if I just get the damage to King Gambit. So unfortunate. Torch Song. Yeah, unless Population Bomb got to like 10 crits on the King Gambit, which even then, I guess no, 10 crits would definitely KO, but those odds are so minuscule. And then regardless, like I still need a Sucker Punch crit on the Skeledirge. Unfortunate, man. But hey, what can you do? I do think that this was pretty rough, but I still am very happy with how I played and like led up to it because it did not look like a fun matchup. Like I had nothing for Bellibolt and my damage output was not great in this matchup whatsoever. So I'm really happy with how like I positioned at least. Let's go over the games. First game went really well as I was able to put in a lot of work with Bellibolt after pressuring the Garchomp heavily. With second game, I felt really proud of how I played that matchup as the first 2 turns worked out extremely well for me and Donphan was able to do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I did throw away the end game as I underestimated Murkrow too shy into King Gambit, so all I had to do was really just click attacks instead of playing Protect game with Hydreigon, and I would have been able to seal that game. Third game was once again able to set up Bellibolt next to Donphan and able to beat my opponent under the Trick Room. Fourth game, felt strong about how I played the early game, but I really needed Heat Wave to hit, and unfortunately it didn't, and had no remaining answers to knock out the King Gambit. Okay, team is interesting to say for the most part. I've actually played quite a few games with the team, and I felt like, oh, this is actually really tough to position, but then I got the hang of it and like, oh wait, Donphan actually is pretty decent. It actually felt pretty nice. Donphan was tanky and able to do quite a bit, especially with the ice coverage being very nice for Bellibolt. Being able to get rid of those ground types, and Bellibolt pretty much just did the damage to everything else. So fun combination. If you do want to try out the team, the random code is on your screen. You can check out the details of the team and the creator down in the description. And why not check out my last video where I ended up using Lycanroc Sand, which was a really fun combination.